Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Verne, the Shape of Fantasy, where we find ourselves underwater in, well, the vicinity of some pretty cool ancient ruins, actually. This is a really cool little section of the game. And we're trying to figure out how to use these elevators. And as you can see, if we press this, we can't get over to the other side because the other side has gone down. And I was a little bit confused, but Paul Leone very astutely pointed out on the last episode that there is actually something else we can interact with here. And I walked past it and didn't notice several times. And then when I was, reviewing the footage after he said that, I noticed that, yes, there's something here. So I'm going to see what this does. Nothing? Oh, it puts some lights on. Oh, maybe the lights show... Hang on. Do the lights show which one is active? They do. Okay, so let's switch that back to this one. And then hopefully if we get onto this and press the button, they might both go up. Yeah, okay, there we go. And then if we go this way, hopefully when we press the button, they'll both go down. Did we look at this before?
This is magnificent. Aside from Nemo and his crew, I'm the first human being that has rested his eyes on these views in thousands of years. If only I could explore them.
That would be pretty cool. Something tells me we probably won't get to go through all of it though, as epic as that would be. Right, let's try out this elevator over here then, and hopefully it will go down now. I don't really see why it wouldn't. Yep, all good. Let's carry on. Place the Imag at the Placia's door. Okay, we can do that. Before though, is there any of those other tablets around? Just want to check. Doesn't look like it. Alright, well let's place the Imag then and see what happens, shall we? Really excited for this. Oh look, that is where it goes.
It would be wise if I bring a few more oxygen tanks.
Enter the Opistodomus. Okay. I don't like the way that we're going on without Nemo. Oh, yeah, see, I knew it.
Are you alright?
Yes, a bit frightened, but in one piece. The Imag is outside.
Yes, but it has turned off. There must be a way to activate again this mechanism.
Oh, see.
Wait a moment. There's an inscription here. 4 victories to open these gates. It must allude to 4 tests.
4?
You have enough oxygen. Explore the hall and take the tests. I am sure that they will reveal what we are looking for.
But what if I don't make it? And if I run out of oxygen?
Mr. Verne, surrender is not an option at the Nautilus. We can't tear down these gates without compromising the whole building structure. Your only way out is solving those trials. I believe in you.
Alright. Well, 4 trials it seems we're going to have to solve to...
I've found a new inscription. To open the forge of Hephaestus, you must fire up its 4 flames. It must allude to the 4 doors in front of me.
Okay.
Forge of Hephaestus. Mr. Verne, we are on the right path. Go on.
Alright, well, we're on the right path,
I
apparently.
feel heavy in this wetsuit, and it begins to be hard to breathe.
You are making a great effort in your first underwater walk. Did I tell you when I faced the Kraken?
Don't patronize me. It makes me sick.
Alright, so 4 doors, 4 trials. I'm hoping we can't actually physically run out of oxygen, and that's just like a part of the story. Oh, what is this? It's like a butterfly or a moth here. Ah, that opened a door. Okay. Now, do we continue on? Solve the 4 challenges. I mean, can we continue on? I suppose is the question. It does look like we might be able to. This one's got rubble in front of it, although it doesn't seem to be, a massive deal. It's not blocking our entry or anything like that. Is that one of those tablets? It might well be. Yep, Primordials 3. Let's take a look at that. Where is it? Here. The Primordials had a distinctive feature. They were always born as pairs of twins, and their powers were two sides of the same coin. Hate and love, war and peace, sleep and wakefulness, etc. The case of Placia and Phobos is paradigmatic. She inspired creative imagination and he destructive imagination. Very few primordials survived the end of Atlantis and were forced to live among us. Their presence did not go unnoticed. Greek mythology baptized them as muses, since thanks to them for centuries thousands of artists, doctors and scientists got the necessary inspiration to carry out their works and inventions. Cool. Is that the end of those? I can't remember if that was like a... Find the other 2 stone tablets. I thought we found 3 of those now. Don't know. Maybe we didn't. Alright, let's head all the way back to the first door. And we'll go in and see what trial awaits us through there. Hopefully it's nothing too oxygen intensive. I mean, I'm guessing there isn't a mechanic where you can run out of oxygen, but we'll see. What's this? Oh, I see. It's a mosaic of that. It's a butterfly, right? Not a moth. I'm guessing. Who knows? Anyway, let's head back. Maybe you guys know. If you know the relevance of that, then let me know in the comments below. So we've got this thing. And we've got an open door just along here. Obviously, we can't run underwater. Alright, let's head.
I enter the first door.
Okay. What have we got here? Some sort of light?
What did you see inside?
Wonderful things.
Great description.
Yeah.
A volcano on an island. Hephaestus' place, I guess. It reminds me of Prometheus' tale. The one who stole fire from the gods to favor mankind. Nevertheless, here is Placia, the one that steals the flame.
This is Placea's myth. We don't know for sure what Atlanteans believe in, but the descriptions that have made it to us associate the Flame of Hephaestus with Placea's ability of arousing imagination, being that the origin of Atlanteans' great power.
Arouse imagination? You mean like muses do?
Exactly.
Okay. Interesting. Let's head on. What's this? Oh, is this like a maze? A labyrinth.
Rotate it to link the lines with the flame.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we can rotate... Right, we can't rotate the outer one, so we have to... Or can we? Can we rotate the outer one? Oh, we can, yeah. Alright, let's leave it as it is for now. Okay, that looks pretty good. Why? Oh, no. They rotate several layers. Oh, I hate it when they do that. I really hate it when they rotate several layers like that. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. Can we... So it's just... So where do we want to get this all to? To like there, right? So it's just this like middle one. Okay. Like that?
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. Nice. Not too difficult. One challenge down.
The first trial is completed. A liquid has appeared on the walls. It looks like the Nautilus's blue blood.
What I'd give to see what you are seeing. Make haste. Oxygen is not endless.
Your paternalism will suit me quite well now. Tell me about the Kraken.
I made it up. Krakens aren't real.
Nice. Alright, well, one challenge down. Interesting that it ties into the blue blood of the Nautilus as well. So that's, we'll have to remember that. That could be key. Alright, room number 2. What have we got here? What does this one show?
From what I see and understand from these inscriptions, Placidia ventured inside the forge of Hephaestus and managed to get his great flame. With its power, she expected to free mankind, providing them with the gift of imagination.
Okay. So we're learning the story here, which is quite cool, isn't it? Oh, what's
I'll
this?
have all the algae for Cedric.
I thought we already had the algae. Anyway, Cedric Collingwood, medical officer. Cedric's youthful appearance can be deceiving as he is a military doctor with a lot of experience in the British Empire Army. He belongs to the 4th generation of a family of doctors. His role during the European campaigns of the war against the nation earned him several medals and a special commendation from the Queen. However, his patriotism and pride in his army changed radically when he was deployed to the front lines of the Indian colonies. There, in the middle of the jungle, he saw with his own eyes that his beloved British army was as savage as the nation was. His attempts to help the local population and his repeated insubordinations led to his dismissal without honour. After that, disowned by family and friends, he spent several years in the jungle, pouring all his efforts into saving as many as possible from the war and the plagues that ravaged the nation. It was during this period of madness and violence that Cedric met Captain Nemo. Immediately he was captivated. Finding that his passion for science was as strong as his desire to end injustice in the world, he joined the crew of the Nautilus without thinking about it, becoming one of the captain's most important collaborators and one of the most experienced by the time Verne arrives on the submarine. However, after being expelled from the army, he had vowed not to cause any more harm. Every time the Nautilus sinks a ship, he spends several days without sleep. He knows that war against an enemy as formidable as the nation requires sacrifice, but he begins to suspect that the captain carries them out with disturbing detachment. In addition to his practice, Cedric is working on a research project that could save millions of lives on Hemera, a cure for cholera, extracted from specific algae that are only accessible through the technology of the Nautilus. He believes in Nemo and his idea of a fair world, but he has seen too much to do so blindly. Very interesting. Alright, what have we got here? Looks like some sort of symbol again.
Okay. The goddess spreads out what seems to be the energy rays, like the sun. But being a woman, she's related to the moon and her creative power. Thus, the answer to this enigma must be related to the moon cycle. Each one must mark a ray extension.
I hope that means something to you.
A ray extension? What on earth? A ray extension. Okay, so does that mean we just copy? So like here we've got symbol 1, right? And then there's 2 dots. So does that mean we do it twice? Is that a thing? Each one must do a ray extension. So then this would be like a 1. Oh, okay. Why did that? Oh, each one must be a ray extension. So what would this one be? That's the little. So that should be. Right. Oh, we've got to do it in the correct order. So you've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 above it. Okay, so we start off with this. So 1, 2. The next one we've got is this one, 2. Yep, okay. The third one is this one, which is 1. Fourth, we seem to have this one for 1. Fifth, we have this one for 2. Sixth, we have this one for 3. 7, we've got this one for 1, and then 8 is this one also for 3. Right?
Yes!
Yep, okay, there we go. Pretty simple once we know what to do there. Let's head back.
Captain, what's the word for victory in Hindi?
VJ.
Alright, let's head back. So that's 2 rooms down, 2 to go. So we've done that one. Oh look, there's like sparkly things on the wall now. I don't know if that means we've powered it up to some sort of extent. let's head on into room 3. Wonder what we're going to get in this one. Let's have a look at this again, this mosaic looking thing.
Placeia diced with death for us, facing ruthless creatures released by Hephaestus to stop her.
Of course, it's not a mosaic, it's more like hieroglyphics, isn't it? But I tell you what, guys, we're out of time anyway, so we will leave it there and try and do this third puzzle in the next one. So as always, thank you very much for watching. A big thank you to my patrons, Arcades Games, Wayne, Nate, Terminally Nerdy, Paul from the Phantom Fellows, Lyle, Barry Aldridge, Hobo, Numinous, Coumadin, and Paul Leone, and I'll see you next time.